Hello friends. This is probably going to be my last video for a while, and there's a very good reason for that. I'm having a baby. Well, I mean, I'm not having a baby. We are having a baby. This video's about a very special bag. This is about a bag that's been one that I've wanted for a really long time, and one that I've chosen to be the hospital bag. What's the hospital bag? Well, I guess if you're parents, you probably know you need a bunch of stuff at the hospital, and in Korea during coronavirus, you need even more stuff. This is the GORUCK GR2 26 liter, packed out for my first baby's birth. You ready for that big guy? Let's get into it. Right now it's already packed out, so you can see. Oops. Okay, so this is already packed out, as you can see. It is full, and this is, as I said, the GR2 26 liter. I think this is the absolute best bag for what I'm going to use it for a variety of reasons. So, number one, the first reason I think it's a good bag is, well, it's a unicorn bag for me. It's a bag I've wanted for a very, very, very long time. And that in itself makes it a bag that, because you know, we're bag nerds. To us, our bags are everything. They're very important to us, right? Bags have sentimental value. Like, I have this thing where if somebody sends me a bag, sells me a bag, gives me a bag, and they become a friend, that bag stays here. That bag doesn't go anywhere else. Well, in a lot of ways, this bag represents some of that. This actually came from GORUCK. The kind folks at GORUCK sent it over to me to test, and it really shocked me that they did, because it's a bag that's, you know, it's a bag that I really wanted to buy. And, well, now it's here. So during today's video, it's not going to be too long. We're going to go through what I've put in this bag, why I've put it in there. I'm going to level with you. It's slightly boring. Nothing about what's in here is going to be exciting for you, but I will show you what it looks like. Now, before we get into the bag, let me talk a little bit about, well, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the bags that almost became the hospital bag. So the first bag that almost became the hospital bag is this one. This is the Bellroy Apex, and this bag doesn't necessarily have any sentimental value to me, but it's just such an amazing bag that in use, it just felt like the type of bag that would be great for the hospital. No drag, it just works, made of great materials, just a really beautiful, lovely bag. Now, there are some reasons why I decided not to use this one and I decided to use this one, but, you know, I digress. I'm not going to explain too much about what happened, but this is an amazing bag, and this was very close to being the hospital bag. In fact, it was my backup if this didn't show up in time. So this was like, you know, he was on deck. The second bag that almost became the hospital bag was the Dispatch Day Pack. Now, if you have followed my channel for a long time, you'll know that this is one of my favorite bags ever. This is in multicam black. I have a lot of connections to this bag. I have a lot of fond feelings for this company, and I love this bag. It could have easily been the hospital bag. It's slightly small for what I really needed, and I'll show you that when I talk about this one. This is around 22 liters. These other two are 26. The Bellroy and this bag. This Dispatch Day Pack is one of the best bags on the market. Made in the USA. Beautiful thing. In this multicam black. It's really something. It's really something. But enough of those. Let's get into the real guy. So we're going to do this backwards. I'm basically going to take things out of the bag to show you how I have it packed out. Now, some of the reasons why I decided to go with this bag, aside from what I said, is that the two compartments, I think, are going to be very useful when it comes to staying in the hospital. I want to preface this by saying, in Korea, right now, once we go in the hospital, you have to stay in the hospital. So it's due to Corona. They don't want people going in and out. So once I'm in there, it's going to be 3 days before I can come out. So that's one thing to keep in mind. So this bag has to be 3 days worth of things. You don't need a lot of clothes. As you can imagine, you're not winning any fashion contests inside the hospital where everybody is, well, in a hospital. The bag itself, this is the 500D Cordura version of the GR2 26 liter. It's a very rare and difficult bag to find. It came back up for sale really recently in this material, and as I mentioned, GORUCK nicely sent one to me. Still happy about that. In front here is the infamous GORUCK slip pocket. Now, because this bag is 500D Cordura, you actually can get down in the pocket a lot more easily. Can you see that? It has a bit of give, a lot more easily than you can in a 1000D Cordura GORUCK. So for me, this pocket actually is much easier to use than it is on the 1000D variants of this bag. My car keys are the only things that are going to be in there. Of course, the car keys are very important because, well, I need to drive home. So that's it. Only thing in this front pocket is that. The GR2, if you're not aware, it has two sections. It has one big main section, which is very similar to every other GORUCK you've ever seen. Very similar to the GR1. It has the laptop section in the back, and it has a smaller section in the front. So the laptop, I will show you. I do have a laptop with me. So my laptop is here, and it's inside this Nedrilo magic sleeve thing, which is very cool. Basically, I put it in there because when I go to the hospital, this will become my desk, like so, and I can blah, 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 right? That's why I took this. It is very good for that. It is a kind of desk stand. I mean, like, it's like a kind of a desk mat, I guess. And it's very cool, watch. So laptop in, and then, so it's one of the coolest accessories I own. Very, it's magnets. Like, what can you say? So that will be in the laptop compartment. I'll put that over here. The front pocket. So the front pocket unzips like most GORUCK bags. It's a clamshell, and it opens clamshell-ish like so. Now, in the front pocket, I don't have a whole lot, and I will say I haven't really been using the mesh pockets in here because I use cubes. There is a lid pocket here. In the lid pocket here, I have a mask, which is obviously important. I'll be wearing one plus this one, so that gives me 3 totally, you'll see later. Hand sanitizer, just in case, you know, you never know during these times. So those will be in this pocket. In here, this is my GORUCK wire dop, which is probably my favorite accessory ever. And inside there is a wire dop mini, which is another GORUCK wire dop. So I tend to do it like this, and that way they all fold together. So people always ask me, like, how do you do it with the wire dop mini? And one of the best ways to do it is to literally just mash them together like this, and then when you open it, the wire dop mini is just right on top. In the wire dop mini, nothing too special in here, but this is my dop kit. I don't need to show you. There's a toothbrush, toothpaste, and some small grooming utensils inside the wire dop mini. Inside the wire dop itself, there is cables. In a normal situation, I tend to just mix these together, but in this case I have, so my laptop charger and everything is up here, dongles and cables just in case I need for my camera and the like. So that is going here. Inside the bag itself, so if you look, like, there are these mesh pockets. I told you there's another mask. The other mask is here. This is a Mr. Wrench mask, so that will, I'm just going to shove it back in there so I don't forget. That is in this mesh pocket. And there is some volume here, about like that much, so that's why the wire dop slips perfectly in this spot. On the top, there is this kind of field pouch style pocket. I have my sunglasses in case maybe I need them, I don't know. And there are these two organizational pockets that are like mesh. So I have my wallet in one, my AirPods in the other, and on this side I have an EDC knife, which it's just, we never use them, do we? I don't think anybody actually ever uses those things, but you never know. Bottle opener, all those kind of things. My wife said I can have a beer once I'm in the hospital. Apparently that is okay. Apparently. That's it for up here. I find this pocket to be very useful, but this is not a review of this bag, so I don't need to talk about it too much. So that pocket, now there's the main section here. The main section opens up like, you know, again, clamshell. On this side, there's a mesh pocket and a mesh pocket. Bottom mesh pocket, I don't have anything. But in this mesh pocket up here, I have, those are keys for the house stuff. And then I have a hero clip. This is a GORUCK. So that's a GORUCK branded hero clip. And I think that this will be very useful for, you know, having the bag hung up or my laundry or whatever else I need to do while I'm in the hospital. Hero clips are always, yeah. If it looks like I'm a GORUCK fanboy, I actually am. And yes, I think this is like $20 on their website. It's the 27 kilogram, 60 pound version. Inside the main compartment, there's actually not a lot going on. There's my hat, which it's my lucky hat. So keep that on for the rest of the video, just in case. You never know when you might need some good luck. My camera. So my camera is living inside this. It's a GORUCK GR2 field pocket. And so basically my camera lives in here like so. My camera. So people have asked me to explain a little bit about which camera I'm using. This is the monochrome, Leica monochrome. It's an older version of the Leica monochrome. I'm using this particular one because I think it matches very well with what I'm trying to accomplish with the photos at the hospital. I am a Leica shooter. I've worked for Leica in the past. Still, from time to time, teach workshops for them. And yeah, it's a great camera. I'm using a 7 Artisans lens just because I've been testing that one out. And now it's like I don't want to mess with my vibe, just in case. And yeah, so that's that. So that's the camera that will be with me recording events. Then there is, of course, the camera stuff. There's a battery charger and a charger, a battery charger and a cable, and then a spare battery. Because this is a Leica battery, they're like $200 each, even though it's an older camera. So my wife almost killed me when I said I wanted to buy one more for this event. Even though it was this event, she still almost killed me. So that's all that lives inside that field pocket. You might ask me, why is it free-flowing? I could like just have it attached up here, but the reason is basically I want to be able to move it around inside the hotel room. I want to be able to move it around inside the hospital room, so it's easy to get at, and so it's not like stuck in the bag if I need it to be, you know, moved, as it were. So I'm gonna zip that guy up. So that's that, and then clothes. So as for clothes, basically what I have for clothes is all inside this Porter Yoshida stuff sack. Those of you who are fans of the Evergoods Mountain Quick Draw will like this. It has the same mechanism that pulls like this. I'm not gonna bore you with the clothes I have, but you can just imagine I have 4 t-shirts, just in case I sweat a little bit, and I have 2 pairs of pants, a couple pairs of underwear, and that all fits inside here. No socks. I don't wear socks. I never have. It's not because I'm trying to be Chase Reeves. I like this style packing cube because it's malleable, because it doesn't take a certain shape, so I can just like shove it down here, and that's all. It's done. There's a deodorant in there too. There's also one inside the wire dot thing. And that's it. Nothing else. Nothing else really at all. I know, you're probably saying like, this is kind of a boring video, but people wanted to see what I was packing out for the hospital. I will be also taking some of these. These are snacks. I didn't want to go full on Chase Reeves and go nuts with the snacks, so I am just taking, these are my favorites right now. They are hazelnut coffee peanuts, and they are very, very good. So these will come with me. And water bottle. I was gonna bring a water bottle, but I can't seem to find it, so maybe I won't bring that. Yeah, if you have any questions about this bag, feel free to let me know. I know it's a very popular bag. I could see in the first video, a lot of people were curious about it. If you have any questions, I'm super happy to answer them about the bag. You know, it's not like I chose this bag for like any kind of nefarious reasons. I just absolutely love it. And I think the GR2 layout is something that I've always wanted in a bag. It's something that I wanted to have in a bag, but I was always scared by like the 34 literness of it because I'm a small guy. I mean, like stature, height wise, I'm a small guy, and those kind of bags look gigantic on my back. This does basically the same thing as what I needed to do for a guy my size. So it's like form fitted for me, and it is probably easily become one of my favorite bags, and highly recommended if you can get your hands on one. I know that they're really, really hard to get your hands on. So that's it for me. I'm gonna pack the bag back up. I'm gonna wear it for you so you can see what it looks like. I know everybody wants to see what the bags look like, so I'll wear it. Then you'll have a look at it. It's probably gonna be a minute before my next video. So yeah, wish us some good luck. And right about now, I'm gonna be wearing the bag for you. Suck in the gut, suck in the gut, suck in the gut. Snack is in the way. So, I've added a sternum strap. I'm not gonna say which company it's from, but it's a sternum strap that works well. I don't think I'm gonna use it for, you know, going to the hospital, but I'll put it on just so you can see. So, this is the bag on my back. Got sucked in. For reference, I'm 5'7" and chubby. Looks alright, right? I guess you can't see with the lights. Can you see now? It's gonna be a while. Thank you so much for watching. Catch you on the flip side, kids. Bye-bye.